Welcome back, watchers! In today's video, we delve into the formidable power of nature as we explore 10 of the most devastating natural disasters in human history. From catastrophic earthquakes to terrifying tsunamis, these events remind us of our planet's dynamic and sometimes destructive nature. Ready to embark on this sobering journey? Just keep watching! Number 10. European Heatwave. The 2003 European heatwave marks the beginning of our list, a disaster that showed the world how deadly extreme heat can be. This wasn't just a series of hot days, it was an intense heat event that struck with little warning, affecting large parts of Western Europe. In countries like France, Portugal, and Spain, temperatures soared to record highs, overwhelming emergency services and healthcare systems. Hospitals and morgues were overrun, and governments faced criticism for their inadequate response. The heatwave's aftermath led to a reevaluation of public health policies, particularly regarding heatwave warnings and the care of vulnerable populations. It also raised awareness about the potential impacts of global warming and the need to adapt to changing climate conditions. Number 9. Bola Cyclone. The 1970 Bola cyclone was a catastrophic tropical cyclone that hit East Pakistan and West Bengal. With wind speeds exceeding 115 miles per hour and a massive storm surge, the cyclone devastated the Ganges Delta. The impact was horrific, with entire villages swept away and hundreds of thousands of people losing their lives. This disaster not only highlighted the need for better cyclone warning systems, but also had significant political repercussions. The inadequate response to the cyclone's devastation was a catalyst in the political unrest that followed, contributing to the independence movement of Bangladesh. The Bola cyclone remains a stark reminder of the power of nature and the necessity for effective disaster management and preparedness. Number 8. Shaanxi Earthquake. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake stands as the deadliest earthquake in recorded history. This massive earthquake, estimated to be around 8.0 in magnitude, struck Shaanxi province in China, leveling entire communities. In addition to the massive loss of life, the earthquake caused widespread destruction of infrastructure and homes. The quake's impact was felt across several provinces, with aftershocks causing further damage. The Shaanxi earthquake serves as a grim reminder of the potential scale of seismic disasters, especially in regions with high population densities and vulnerable structures. It underscores the need for earthquake-resistant building designs and effective urban planning in seismic zones. Number 7. India Cyclone. The 1839 India cyclone was a devastating storm that completely altered the fate of the port city of Karinga. The cyclone, along with the ensuing storm surge, resulted in one of the highest death tolls for a single event, estimated at around 300,000. The cyclone's fury destroyed ships, homes, and lives, leaving the city in ruins. The lack of early warning systems and the city's coastal location contributed to the high casualty rate. This disaster is a powerful reminder of the importance of coastal defenses and early warning systems in mitigating the impacts of such devastating storms. Number 6. Indian Ocean Tsunami. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami was a disaster that brought a new level of destruction and heartbreak. Triggered by a massive undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, it resulted in tsunamis that affected countries across the Indian Ocean basin. The waves traveled thousands of kilometers, with some reaching as far as the eastern coast of Africa. The scale of destruction was immense, with entire coastal communities in Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and Thailand being wiped out. The tsunami's aftermath saw one of the largest humanitarian responses in history, with countries around the world coming together to provide aid and support. The disaster also led to significant advancements in early warning systems for tsunamis, emphasizing the importance of international cooperation and preparedness in the face of such large-scale natural disasters. Number 5. Haiyuan Earthquake. The 1920 Haiyuan earthquake in China was a disaster of immense scale and devastation. The powerful earthquake struck the Ningxia province with a magnitude of 7.8, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. In addition to the immediate impact, the earthquake triggered massive landslides and ground ruptures, adding to the catastrophe. The quake's aftermath saw significant challenges in relief efforts, with many remote areas being particularly hard hit. The disaster led to a greater understanding of the need for earthquake-resistant construction and improved emergency response systems, particularly in rural and remote regions prone to seismic activity. Number 4. Tangshan earthquake. The 1976 Tangshan earthquake stands as one of the deadliest seismic events in modern history. The earthquake struck the city of Tangshan in China's Hebei province, leveling it and causing a staggering death toll estimated to be between 242,000 and 655,000. The quake struck with no warning, leaving the city and its inhabitants utterly unprepared for the disaster. The Chinese government's response, although swift, faced immense challenges due to the scale of the devastation. The Tangshan earthquake led to major shifts in China's approach to seismic risks, resulting in improved building codes, better emergency response mechanisms, and a greater emphasis on public safety and urban planning. Number 3. China floods. The 1931 China floods, occupying the third spot on our list, were a series of devastating floods that stand as one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. The floods were caused by a combination of factors, including heavy snowfall, intense rainfall, and cyclones, leading to the overflowing of the Yangtze, Yellow, and Huai rivers. The floods submerged vast areas, destroying homes, crops, and infrastructure. The impact was catastrophic, with millions of people affected and an estimated death toll between 1 and 4 million. The disaster had far-reaching consequences, including widespread famine and outbreaks of disease, underscoring the need for effective flood control and emergency response strategies. Number 2. Great Famine of Europe. A prolonged period of food scarcity and suffering that occurred from 1310 to 1330. Triggered by a series of climate anomalies, the famine resulted in widespread crop failures and food shortages across the continent. The famine had devastating effects on the population, causing widespread malnutrition, disease, and death. It significantly reshaped the social and economic landscape of Europe, leading to social upheaval, changes in land use, and a reevaluation of farming practices. The Great Famine serves as a stark example of the profound impact that environmental and climatic changes can have on human societies. Number 1. Black Death. At the top of our list is the Black Death of 1347 to 1351, the deadliest natural disaster in human history. This pandemic, caused by the bubonic plague, swept across Europe, Asia, and Africa, decimating populations and causing unprecedented social and economic upheaval. The pandemic led to massive population loss, estimated at 75 to 200 million, and had profound effects on the course of history. The Black Death reshaped entire societies, leading to significant changes in labor markets, social structures, and cultural practices. Its impact is still felt in various aspects of modern life, serving as a powerful testament to the destructive capacity of infectious diseases and the critical importance of public health and hygiene. Now, if you'd like to keep watching, check out one of these intriguing videos.